The following is a live not a live, it's a tape presentation of Retro Sports Network. Home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Good morning, afternoon, evening. My name is Ron. I desperately need a haircut jacket. It's for August 31st, 2024. Labor Day weekend is upon us, and for your perusal today, week 3 of the 2008 New York Giants season. They are home against the Cincinnati Bengals in a battle of my two favorite teams of all time, the Bengals and the Giants. The Bengals are 0-2. This is kind of a drought era for Cincinnati, as it was for most of the time I watched a lot of football. Ryan Fitzpatrick gets the call today as quarterback for Cincinnati. This is not going to be pretty. The Giants, if you were with us in the first two games, they beat Washington rather handily and then struggled in St. Louis against a Ram team that was, some kind of terrible, to be honest. And so they're only 6-point favorites against the 0-2 Bengals. We'll see how that goes. It's the Giants and the Bengals on a windy day at the Meadowlands next. And so here are the starters for Cincinnati and for the Giants as well. The Giants have had 18 gazillion sacks to start the year. Windy day, clear skies, Giants by 6. And the coin toss is won by the Giants. And yes, we want the ball. So Ahmad Bradshaw back deep to return with Boston Hickson up deep, or up shallow. The kick is taken by Bradshaw at the 6, and he gets across the 25. It's a gain of 19. So let's meet first the Giant offense. It is Eli Manning, the quarterback, and he has had 2 good games in the wins. Only been sacked once. There's thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Brandon Jacobs and Derek Ward in the backfield. Jacobs has run for 156, had a good day against St. Louis. And Derek Ward, the better pass catcher out of the backfield. He's made 8 catches on the year already. The wide receivers, Plaxico Burress and Steve Smith. Kevin Boss, the tight end. The offensive line, David Deal and Kareem McKenzie, the tackles. Chris Snee and Rich Siebert, the guards. And Sean O'Hara is the center defensively for the Bengals. They play a 4-3. John Thornton out of West Virginia and Robert Gaithers out of Georgia are the ends. Tamata Pico and Pat Sims are the tackles. The linebackers, Brandon Johnson and Rashad Genty are the outside linebackers. Donnie Jones, the middle linebacker. Jonathan Joseph and Leon Hall, the corners. Chris Crocker and him are out of Notre Dame are the safeties. And Cincinnati plays a base 4-3. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 25. Derek Ward on a trap right from scrimmage. Hand off from Eli. And Ward waits for the C's to part, and he gets about a yard before Thornton can bring him down. So 2nd down and 9 for the Giants. Just the start of things on a windy afternoon here at the Meadowlands. Kevin Boss on a medium slant. 2nd down, Eli under center. Bengals blitz. Eli has to scramble, but is brought down by Crocker for the sack. So the Bengals play the nickel. They pick that one up perfectly, and it will be 3rd down and 17 after the loss of 8. So the Giants go 3 wide. So Ward is the better receiver, and Dominic Hickson is the 3rd wide receiver. Medium hitch to Steve Smith is the call. Eli under center has time. He finds Smith at the 30, but he's well short of the 1st down, and he tries to run around before Joseph can bring him down for a gain of 14. So 4th down, Giants will bring out Jeff Fiegels for the punt. So 3 and out for New York on their first series. Fiegels punting into the wind. The Bengals will try to return this. Fielded at the 16 and brought down for a 1-yard gain. That was Chapman. So let me make sure I got all my... Nope, that is who they got. Okay. So let's introduce the Bengals offense for you. Out of Harvard, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who is not a great quarterback to begin with. He's thrown for 195 yards in 2 games and has been sacked 11 times. The Giants are going to love that. Cedric Benson and Chris Perry are the running backs. Benson is a good one. Hasn't had a great start to the year, 12 carries for 61 yards, but is effective and is, well, not really a good blocker. The wide receiver, Husman Zada out of Oregon State, 92 catches, so the Bengals will do a lot of possession receptions, along with Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson. Reggie Kelly out of Mississippi State is a tight end. The lined tackles are going to be Stacey Andrews and Levi Jones, Bobby Williams and Andrew Whitworth, the guards, and Eric Ahuchik out of Central Michigan is the center. The Giants' defense is this: Kiwanuka and Justin Tucker, the defensive ends, and they already have 6 sacks between them. Fred Robbins and Barry Kofeld are the defensive tackles. The linebackers, Chase Blackburn and Danny Clark on the outside. Antonio Pierce with 3 sacks already on the year on the inside. Aaron Ross and Corey Webster, the corners. Michael Johnson and James Butler, the safeties. And they, as a crew, already have 4 interceptions. 1st and 10 from the Bengals on their own 18. Benson will try a sweep right on 1st and 10 from Fitzpatrick. And Benson is going to gets past Pierce. Got a good block out into the secondary, and Cofield brings him down after a loss of 8. So 2nd and 2, a good play. This time it'll be Chris Perry. He'll go back on the fullback dive. Handoff from Fitzpatrick. Perry up the middle, and he'll get a 1st down and a lot more. Not only to get in the secondary, he almost broke one as Aaron Ross drags him down after a gain of 22. So good blocking there by the Bengals offensive line. Their list is pretty much average. Andrews and Williams, the left side, are 6 out of 10s. They'll take it. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cincinnati on their own 48. They'll go to the air for the first time for Husman Zada. Again, it's a possession passing attack, and Husman Zada has it inside Giant territory. And Corey Webster makes the tackle after a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. So good opening drive for the Bengals. They're now in Giant territory, going from left to right. Benson will go off tackle left. I meant to do off tackle right. Benson from the Giant 46 gets a block, gets a 1st down. Justin Tuck. Giants were playing a nickel there, and the Bengals took advantage of it. 3 carries on this drive for Cincinnati for 34 yards. Now Chad Johnson on a medium hitch. This is not a long passing team, by the way, and good defense there. And that was Johnson wasn't even open. So 2nd and 10 now for Cincinnati. 9:47. Clock stopped here in the opening stanza. No score. Ball spotted at the Giant 42. Benson on a draw. There's the call. And Benson waits, and it's hit immediately by Johnson at the line of scrimmage. And no gain. So 3rd down and 10 for Cincinnati. Benson stays in the game. Chapman is the number 3 receiver for the Bengals. They'll go on a medium slant. And they'll look for TJ Husman-Zada. Back to pass is Fitzpatrick. Is he going to run? No, he's got time now. He's going to scramble, and he gets a 1st down. He did a juke around Clark and got 12 yards on the play. How about that? So the Bengals have a fresh set on the Giant 30. Clock running, under 9 to go here in the 1st quarter. Benson on a short pass. And he's going to go to another read. Fitzgerald goes to the sideline, and Corey Webster picks it off for no return. Corey's first pick of the year. And the Bengals get nothing. Threw that in a double coverage. So the Giants take over. 8:06 to go. Ball on the Giant 19. 1st and 10. Brandon Jacobs. Trap right. Hand off from Manning to Jacobs. What a break for the Giants. And Brandon gets across the 20. Gianti with a tackle after a gain of 8. Against the Rams last week, or the last time we had them on, which was last week as far as the game is concerned, Jacobs ran it 16 times for 108 yards. 2nd down and 2 for New York on their own 27. Medium out. To Plaxico Burress is the call. Manning under center has time, has Burress at the 35. 1st down and more. Burress is hit by Hall at the 38-yard line, an 11-yard gain, and a fresh set for New York. Scoreless here in the 1st quarter. Derek Ward. Trap right. Handoff. Flag is down. Ward hit at the 39 by Sims. And now what's the flag? Illegal motion on Burress. And so that will come back. So instead of it being 2nd and 9, it'll be 1st and 15 for the Giants. 6:32 to go. Clock is stopped. Ward on a screen is the call. Manning near sideline has Ward at the 28. Does he have any room? No. He got across the 30. Gianti with a tackle for a loss of 3. So it's 2nd down and 18 for the Giants. That play went nowhere. Jacobs on the draw is the call. Giants is trying to give themselves some room here on 3rd down. 2nd down and 18, and Jacobs finds a hole, and Crocker can't stop it. It's a gain of 18. What a play by Brandon Jacobs. 2 carries, 26 yards. What blocking by the Giants. They were just trying to give Eli a chance to get something on 3rd and 10 or whatever, and instead they convert. So the crowd liking that here. 5.5 to go. Eli wants to go to the air on 1st and 10. 5.5 to go. Steve Smith on a long slant. Bengals blitz. He throws. Smith has it in Bengal territory. 35. Across the 25 before Joseph can make the tackle, and that's a gain of 28. Smith was wide open, and Eli threaded that needle to perfection. And so Manning here in the 1st quarter, 4 for 4 for 50 yards. So a fresh set now for New York. Ward, off tackle right from the Cincinnati 24. Ward to the far side. And he gets it to the 21 before Sims can bring him down. Johnson missed a tackle for the Bengals. 2nd and 7. Giants well within Fiegel's field goal range. Here's Jacobs. Jacobs with a sweep to the left is the call. Eli pitches to Jacobs, goes to the near side. From the 21 across the 20. It's close to a 1st down. Gaithers with the tackle, and they are just short. It's 3rd down and inches for the Giants on the Bengal 14. Triple tight end set. Boss and Matthews to block. Jacobs will plow ahead on the Nestea plunge. Fullback dive for Jacobs. And Brandon gets the 1st down and is brought down at the 11 by Jones. So it's a gain of 3 for the Giants. 2:35 clock running. They'll go 3 wide. Ward, the running back, in the backfield. And Derek will try a trap to the right here. And Ward from the 11 across the 10. There's a flag down at the 3. It's on White, who made the tackle. Nope, Siebert gets called for the hold. And so that is a Celine Dion play. If you hold him like that and touch him like this, it'll all come back to you now. So 1st and 20 for the Giants on the Bengal 21. Ward in the flat is the call. Manning near sideline. No, instead it goes to Smith and Burris rather, and he dropped it. He wanted a flag, and now that may have been caught. That may have been caught. The Giants are going to challenge this. Burris was just dripping all over. Good defense, you thought, but maybe it was a catch. So they go to the booth. After further review, the receiver caught the ball. The Giants will not be charged with the timeout. So Burris will take the catch. It's now 2nd and 10. Jacobs and Bradshaw now in the backfield. Pro set. Trap left for Ahmad Bradshaw on 2nd down. Bradshaw to the near side for the 11-yard line. He gets to the 10, and Jones will knock him down at around the 8. So it's a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7 for the Giants. And they'll change formation again. 3 wide. Hickson on a short slant is the call from the 8. Eli back to throw. He's got Hickson at the 2. Touchdown, New York Giants. Bengals blitz couldn't do it. Then the Giants, with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter, draw first blood. 11 plays, 81 yards, 7:08 off the clock. That was a pretty drive. The Giants just methodically brought it down the field. And Eli Manning has started this game 6 for 6 for 68 yards. And the Giants have had the ball 9 minutes and 18 seconds. Here comes the extra point. It's good. So, it'll be Holt back to return for Cincinnati. Caldwell and Watson back deep. Carney kicks it away. And Holt will take it at the 5. 20, 30, and it's a 25-yard return. So last minute here of the first quarter. It'll be Benson on a sweep to the right. 1st and 10. Handoff from Fitzpatrick. And Cedric is hit behind the line by Kiwanuka. That's a stuff and a loss of 2. So 2nd down and 12 for the Bengals. They look to Reggie Kelly, the tight end, on a medium slant. Fitzpatrick back to pass. He has Kelly over the 30 at the 33, and he will get a first down and a lot more over midfield. He got around, and then Butler brings him down for a gain of 25. And after 15 minutes here at Giants Stadium in the Meadowlands, it's the Giants 7, the Bengals nothing. So good play there for Cincinnati. You see the stats there in the lower left. The Giants 5 first downs to 4. Fitzpatrick 2 for 4 for 31 for the Bengals. Eli a perfect 6 for 6 for 68 for the Giants. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. After we tell you the lone score of the first quarter was a 3rd down or pass from Manning to Hickson from the 8. Fitzpatrick also said 2 for 4. Picked off once. For Cincinnati. Off tackle right for Chris Perry on 1st and 10 for the Bengals. From the Giant 47. And he gets around Kiwanuka, but Blackburn, the secondary there, got him for a gain of 2. It was Pierce, rather, they had him. And so good play there to get away from one tackler, but not the second. 2nd down and 8. Now Perry in the flat is the call. Fitzpatrick goes to the far sideline. Perry has it at midfield. And will he get anything there? Blackburn tackled him, but I'm not sure he got anything on it. No, it was a 3-yard loss. So the Giants sniff that one out. 3rd down and 11. Chapman comes in as a 3rd receiver. Fitzpatrick out of the gun. And Kelly to block Medium slant to Chad Johnson is the call. Fitzpatrick waits, throws. He's got it at the 38 of New York and gets away from Ross long enough to pick up the first down. That's a gain of 12. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the Giant 36. Fitzpatrick will take that. And so will the Bengal fans that are watching. They stay out of the gun. Medium slant to Antonio Chapman is the call. Fitzpatrick waits. Goes to Corey Webster, picks it off at the 26. Over midfield. Is he going all the way? Maybe. No. Yes. Corey Webster with a pick 6. And the Giants go up 13-0. No, he did not score. I'm not sure what happened here. It's a 72-yard return, and I think that they brought him down right on the goal line. Well, they spotted it at the 2. Full house backfield. I'm not sure what that was, but it was not a touchdown. Not a touchdown. Full house backfield. Manning will take it in himself. The C's part. And Eli punches it in. That's a touchdown. And now it's 13-0. A one-play drive. Here it is again. They set everyone back there, and Manning just took care of business himself. But that was set up on the Corey Webster interception and return for 72 yards. And they spotted it at the 1-foot line. John Carney converts the extra point, and with 12:47 to go in the first half, it's the Giants 14, the Bengals nothing. So Holt back to return. Short kick taken at the 13, 20, 30. Good return, almost to midfield. A 30-yard return, and the Bengals will start on their own 42. So Fitzpatrick has been picked off twice, and the Giants have turned that into 2 touchdowns. And try a long hitch to Chad Johnson. 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. I have no idea what the heck that was. That was deflected by Johnson and just incomplete. He hit that like little Clue on a volleyball. Pinged it, hit the turf and the bounced all the way into the end zone. 2nd and 10. Benson. Off tackle right. Giants in the backfield in a hurry. Benson has to get around one defender. He brought down by Cofield for a gain of 3. 3rd down and 7. The Bengals not doing much here. Short slant to Houshmandzadeh. Under center. Houshmandzadeh's got it at midfield. Can he get the first to the sticks? He should. Corey Webster makes a tackle, but not after he got to the sticks. A gain of 7. It worked. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. So TJ has 2 catches for 13 yards on the afternoon. Bengals trailing 14-0. 11:40. First half. 1st and 10 on the Giant 48. Chapman. Short slant on 1st down. And Fitzpatrick had to call a timeout. They couldn't get the play called in time. 11:03 to go. That's the Bengals' first timeout. Short cross to Chapman. Giants make force inaudible. He goes into a dive to Benson instead because the Giants were playing pass. Benson took that. Justin Tuck wrapped him up after a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. So Perry comes in the game. Chapman comes out. Chris Perry will sweep it left side. And again, now what? Now New York had to call time. That change of formation. And Tom Coughlin not real happy about that. Giants were going to blitz. Don't want to do that. 2nd down and 8. trap right. Bengals again. Now the Giants are going to blitz. They're going to go a bomb to Ocho Cinco was the call here. Fitzpatrick throws it down to Kelly. There's a flag down. Butler with a tackle. It will be a 2-yard gain, but it'll all come back and more as Williams, the left guard, gets called for the hold. So 2nd down and 18 for the Bengals, and this is kind of starting to go south for them in an awful big hurry. Perry in the flat is the call. Fitzpatrick, I'm not sure he even secured the football on the snap, to be honest. He will pick it up and run before Robbins can bring him down for a 2-yard gain. So Fitzpatrick heard footsteps and kept it. 3rd down and 16 now. Bengals will go 4 wide. Caldwell is the 4th receiver. Benson in the block. Caldwell, that's Andre Caldwell, on a long slant on 3rd and 16. Fitzpatrick again feels the heat and threw it away. So the Bengals, after all that, 6 plays for 4 yards, are forced to punt. So Kyle Larson, nice hair, Kyle. Well, punted deep. Dominic Hickson back to return for the Giants. And they will try and return. Larson gets it away, maybe, this week. Goes for the sideline, and that's taken. And a good return for Hickson. He brings it out to the 34. 18-yard return, 38-yard punt, a net of 20. That not good. So Jacobs and Bradshaw in the backfield for the Giants. 9:43 to go. Giants going into a fierce breeze here at the Meadowlands. 1st and 10. Sweep left for Ahmad Bradshaw. Hand off from Eli at the 34. And it's a fumble. It was knocked loose. Can the Bengals do something with this? No. Recovered by Rich Siebert. They'll take the loss of 4 and keep the football. What a good strip by Jones. Knocked it right out of his hands, but Rich Siebert went heads up and just fell on it. So 2nd down and 14 for the Giants. 9.5 to go, clock running. Jacobs, trap left on 2nd down. Handoff from Eli, gets around the block. Dukwe with the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Someone will tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Not sure if the Bengals play the Colts or not. So you might see the Bengals at some point again, or maybe not. 3rd down and 9 for the Giants. Dixon Ward comes in the game as the running back. Hickson as the wide receiver. Kevin Voss on a medium cross to the tight end. Eli waits, brought down from behind by Jones, and the Bengals get to him. It's a 6-yard loss. So the Bengal defense is doing all right. Remember, the Giants had an interception that was taken to the 1, and Eli Manning Nesty plunged it in, and the 1 long drive. The Bengals have actually outgained the Giants 100-98. Fiegels into punt, and without wind, it won't be a long one. Chapman is back to return for Cincinnati. Fiegels gets it away. Chapman at his 26, across the 30 to the 33 before McQuarters can make the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 7.5 to go here in the first half. They trail it 14-0. Parry. Trap right. Hand off from Fitzpatrick. I think I've said Fitzgerald, but it's Ryan Fitzpatrick. Anyway, Cofield with a tackle. Parry with a gain of 5. Antonio Pierce had him wrapped up, and Perry ran out of it. 2nd down and 5 for Cincinnati. Benson will sweep it to the right. Hand off from Fitzpatrick. from the 38 of Cincinnati over the 40. That's about it. Kiwanuka chases him out of bounds for a gain of 2. So 3rd down and 3, didn't quite get out of bounds. Reggie Kelly on a short cross is the call. Fitzpatrick, there's a flag down. He is sacked by Blackburn. But let's see what it is. All sorts of things. Oh my goodness, Cofield touched him. So Marvin Lewis wasn't very happy, but they get the break because Chris Cofield made contact before the snap. So the Bengals get the gift of a 1st down, and as we head into the holiday season, the gift of everything for a New York Giants fan would be a Nat Sherman cigar. Don't ask me why. They just pay me to read that. Nat Sherman cigars found wherever you can find premium tobacco products. I know they did not really pay for that. 5:57 to go in the half. Clock is stopped. Bengals ball on their own 45 following the 1st down. That is the 7th 1st down for the Bengals. Oh, by the way, they'll go to TJ Houshmandzadeh on a medium slant on 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick back to throw, and Corey Webster got a hand on it, and that is incomplete. So Fitzpatrick is 5 for 11 for 47. Only made the one bad pass. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Benson will sweep it to the right. Gets the handoff from Fitzpatrick. Ball at the 45 of Cincinnati, and he will get some positive yards there. Justin Tuck holds him to 4. So 3rd down and 6 from the Bengals. 49. 3 wide receivers. Chapman is now in the game. Medium slant to Chad Johnson is a call. Fitzpatrick under center. Wades throws. Johnson has it 1st down in the double coverage. There's a flag down. Ross with a tackle. Let's see what the flag is. It's a gain of 9, and they will decline this. Cofield was offside, so it turned out Fitzpatrick had a free play, but they convert it anyway. They'll take the 9 yards and the 1st down. So 5 minutes to go. Giants 14-0 over the Bengals, and the ball is spotted at the Giant 42. Houshmandzadeh on a medium slant. They're going to throw on 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick over the middle to Houshmandzadeh. He's got a 1st down. 20. He is brought down by Johnson at the 9-yard. Oh, they'll spot it at the 12. They'll spot it at the 12. A 30-yard gain, and the Bengals making some headway now. About 150 yards in this 1st half. So the ball is spotted at the 12. Perry back in the game with Benson. And they'll work out of a pro set. Perry. Off tackle. Left flag is down. Somebody moved. No, another flag on the Giants. Justin Tuck made contact before the play. Give him 5 yards. 1st and 5 from the Giants 7. Johnson, they're going to try and score here. Short cross. Fitzpatrick, I don't know who the heck he was throwing. I was trying to find Kelly and got nothing and has to like it. So the Bengals were trying to steal one there and couldn't. 2nd and 5 from the Giants 7. Bengals go to a 2 tight end set. Johnson out. Utecht is the tight end. Perry. Going to try with a pitch to the left side here. The far side, Giants trying to read that all the way. Perry trying to make some room. And he will fumble it. There's a flag down. Cats are with dogs. New York recovers the fumble. How about that? Justin Tuck stripped out the football, and Clark, the linebacker, recovered it for New York. And so the Bengals get nothing. The flag is on the Bengals. It was on the left tackle, Andrews. And the Giants will say, pick that up. And so the Bengals get nothing. Jacobs and Ward in the backfield. 4:01 to go. The Giants The Bengals have bent and bent and bent, but the Giants' defense hasn't broke. Ward, off tackle right on 1st and 10 from their own 7. Derrick gets to the 9 before Thornton can make him down. And Jones, who has had a good day, has hurt his toe. He'll be back. So the clock has stopped. 3:54 to go here in the first half. Bengals have had the ball 14 minutes and 23 seconds. Jacobs, trap right from the 9. He's way back there, too. He gets across the 10 to the 11 before Thornton can bring him down. And that's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 6. Hickson and Ward come in. Eli in really no hurry here. And they get 6 on the flat. Yeah. So short pass in the flat, looking for Ward on the near sideline, and that is nowhere. So that's the first incompletion for the Giants. And they will punt into the wind from their own 11. So the turnover, and the Bengals have had 3. That has not hurt them this time around. Which is about the only good thing you can say for the Bengals. Their offense has been okay, except for Butterfingers. Eagles to punt deep from his own end zone. Chapman on the Giants side of the 50. He's driven back to the Bengals 38, and that'll do it. So a 50-yard punt. 3:04 to go in the first half. The Giants lead the Bengals 14-0. Johnson on a medium slant. They're going to throw on 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick brought down by Caulfield. The line this time did not hold, and the Giants, who have been a little bit too eager, they've committed 4 penalties and had a couple that were declined. Get the sack. That's a loss of 5. 2nd down and 15 now for the Bengals. 2:58 to go. Benson on the draw out of the I formation from the Bengal 34. He gets across to the 36. Giants in a dime. It was a 3-yard gain. Giants call time. They have 1 left. 3rd down and 12 for the Bengals. Chapman comes in. Benson the block. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. And a medium out. Ooh, really? And a long out to Chapman is the call. Fitzpatrick by himself. Flag is down. The pass is incomplete. And it was a hold on the Bengals. That was on Whitworth, the right guard. And it'll be 3 and out for Cincinnati. So the Giants will have 1 timeout. They have 2:19 to go. As Kyle Larson comes back out to punt. Larson, with the wind behind him, can pin this deep. Should land inside the 20. Hickson was standing on his 32. Punt is away. Hickson at his 17 gets a good return. He's over midfield. That's a 32-yard return, and they say he was down at the 50-yard line. How about that? So a 32-yard return. And the Giants can pretty much start with a run play here. They got 2:12 to go. No, not going to throw. Medium slant to Smith on 1st 10. Eli Wade. Smith has it 1st down inside the 40. Good catch. 30, 20. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. They call it at the 17. The Giants won't call a play, and they're on the doorstep again at the Bengals 17. A 33-yard pass. So at the 2-minute warning, Giants 14, Bengals nothing. So 1st and 10 from the Bengals 17. Ward. Trap right from the 17. And he's hit right at the 17 by Sims. So no gain. Clock running. Giants in kind of a hurry. Jacobs off tackle left with a $1:55 to go. 2nd and 10. He gets across the 15. Gaithers will make the tackle at the 11. That's a gain of 6. Giants, again, in no hurry. 3rd down and 4 from the 11-yard line. Medium cross to Smith is the call. They'll take the 3. Eli throws to Smith. Joseph brings him down. Is it a score? No. Again, they are short. So 1:05 to go. 2 tight end set. Hedgecock to block. This is Jacobs' ball all the way. So the second time today, they have come just a couple blades of plastic short of a score. Jacobs. Nesty plunge time. Give from Eli. You betcha. 42 seconds to go, and that's 6. So the Giants are making some serious hay here. You would never know it looking at the net yards that this was a 3-touchdown game. John Carney takes on the extra point. Barely. Doesn't matter. It's good. 37 seconds to go in a half. Giants 21, Bengals nothing. Holt back on the return. The crowd here at Giant Stadium is having a good time. Holt across the 25, 29 seconds to go. And Fitzpatrick will just take the knee. Bengals will get the ball to start the second half. Robbins with the tackle. Don't call a timeout, New York. There we go. We've played 30 minutes in a one-sided affair here at Giant Stadium. Bengals will get the football when we come back. So the Bengals will receive. What a quarter for the Giants. Eli Manning following the interception return, a 1-yard nasty plunge to make it 4-0. And then with 37 seconds to go in the half, Brandon Jacobs with a 1-yard touchdown return to make it 21-0. So Eli Manning 8 for 9 for 112 yards. Ryan Fitzpatrick wishes he was back at Harvard. 7 for 15, 2 picks, a sack. And not much is working for the Bengals on this afternoon. They will return the kick. Holt at his 13. Across the 30, across the 40, and brought down at the 45. Diossi with the tackle, a 33-yard return. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick 7 for 15 for 86 yards and 2 picks. Perry on a short flat to start the half. Goes, and I don't know what Fitzpatrick was doing. Giants doubled Hushmanzada. Fitzpatrick just keeps hearing footsteps. He was trying for Kelly, and that went nowhere. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. 14:38 to go in the third quarter. Perry off tackle right. Trying to get some yards at the 45. That great field position to start the half, and Cofield blunts that. It'll be 3rd down and 9 after the 1-yard gain. 3 wide receivers. Chapman is in the ball game. Chapman on a medium slant. 3rd and 9. Fitzpatrick under center. Looks for Chapman. He was going to have the 1st down, but not much more. Dockery with the tackle. He'll hold it to a gain of 10. That's all they needed. 1st down. So Fitzpatrick 8 of 17 for 96 yards on the afternoon. Bengals trail 21-0 here on a day where they just not play good offense. Benson. Pitch left is the call. Fitzpatrick Pitches it out to Benson, trying to find some room on the far sideline from the Giant 44. What's he going to do? He's going to get past the line of scrimmage, but Butler will bring him down for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 now for Cincinnati on the Giant 41, just the start of the second half. Hushmanzada on a medium cross. Fitzpatrick back to pass and is going to get brought down by Antonio Pierce right by the football on the shield. How about that? So a loss of 7, 3rd down and 14. Remember when the Bengals actually were, had a 50-yard advantage on offense? So does Pepperidge Farm. Benson and Kelly to block. Fitzgerald out of the gun. Hushmanzada on a long slant. Fitzpatrick works around. I don't know, deflected by Webster. I'm not sure who he was throwing to. And so the Bengals, 6 plays, 7 yards, and as Fitzpatrick undoes the helmet, he gives us the Joe Ferguson bob, as looking towards the ground, shaking his head. The Giants are living rent-free between those ears. Kyle Larson back to punt. 4th and 14 from the Giant 48. Hickson didn't even give me the option. Is that a touchback? Nope. He returned it. Hickson at the 3. Mr. Coughlin and Mr. Hickson have a couple of words after that. 45-yard punt. It was a 12-yard return. And the Giants start the second half with 11:34 to go in the third quarter. Ball on their own 15 and a 3-touchdown lead. Jacobs and Ward in the backfield. Ward, trap left. I formation. Give this to Ward. And Ward gets it across the 20. Gaithers with the tackle. And that's a gain of 6. Giants will take that all day. No hurry here. Jacobs on 2nd and 4. Trap right is the call. Eli gives it to Jacobs. Brandon waits. He'll get a first down. Odom with a tackle. Spot it at the 27. The Giants just move the ball. That's a gain of 6. So what the Giants want to do here is eat 6-7 minutes. They don't need points at this point. Obviously, they'll take them, but they don't need them. Ward trap right from the Giant 27. Works to the far side, and he is hit at the 28 or 29. 28 by Thornton, and it'll be 2nd and 9. Ward on a flat. Eli finally to throw. Goes to the near sideline. Has Ward behind the 25. Can he get a block? He can. 30. Jones with a tackle. It's going to be close. It's a gain of 7. 3rd down and 2. So again, time on the side of the Giants. Spot it at the 35. Ward, fullback dive is the call. Give to Dixon Ward. Ward tries to plow ahead. He'll do it. He'll get a first down. Odom with the tackle, but not before. Ward got 3. So the Giants go conservative. They've already killed 3 minutes off the clock. 1st and 10 on their own 38. Boss on a short cross. Eli back to throw. Waits for Boss. Has it at the 45 of New York. He gets across for a first down. Ndukwe. And the Giants aren't going to challenge the spot. They want that clock to run. That is their friend. 2nd down in inches. You're behind. You do that. You don't hear. So 2nd down and very short. Plaxico Burris on a short slant. They're trying to get some more yardage. Burris has it in double coverage inside Bengal territory. He's brought down by Hall, and I think they're going to spot that at the Cincinnati 45. It's a gain of 6, and Eli Manning is 11 of 12 for 135 yards. So again, the Giants are doing a hot knife through butter. They've taken 4:10 off the clock. Ward Trap right. Bengals are tired. They play for the run, however. Ward from the Bengal 46 hit at the line. He might have gotten a yard. He got a yard. Thornton with a tackle. It's second down and 9 now. 8 plays for the Giants, 40 yards. Not a warm, 78 degrees, so a warm day here. Bradshaw is in for Ward. Brandon Jacobs on trap left from the Cincinnati 45. Jacobs finds a little bit of room. Gaithers with the tackle after a gain of 1. And it'll be third down and 9. Or third and 8 for the Giants. They'll go 3 wide. Ward in the block. Hickson on a short slant. Eli under center. Waits, finds Hickson, who was open on the seam. He should have a first down. He does. Across the 35. Crocker with the tackle for a gain of 11. Spotted at the Bengal 33. So again, Jacobs and Bradshaw in the backfield. 5:19 to go. The Giants doing what they needed to do, which is just ground and pound. Bradshaw will sweep it to the left. He's 2 carries for -1. Can he get into positive territory? He will and more. Touchdown, New York. That is not what we thought. Siebert and Snee with the good blocks, and Bradshaw from 33 yards makes it 27-0. He wasn't supposed to spring that. The Bengals, I'm not sure what they were doing. Here comes Carney for the extra point, and everything's coming up big blue. 4:36 to go here in the third. The Giants 28, the Bengals nothing. Carney, a short kick. Holt at the 12. Across the 30 to the 31. So it's a 20-yard return. Pick it up at 11. And the Bengals just got to wonder what they can do to break on through. The Giants have run it 22 times today for 105 yards. Chris Perry. Trap right. First and 10 from the 31 of Cincinnati. Perry across to the 35. Kiwanuka with a tackle, and that's a gain of 4. Second down and 6. Bengals just need to establish some rhythm. They are not going. This offense is not going to give you 4 touchdowns. Chad Johnson on a medium cross. Fitzpatrick under center. He'll look. He's got Johnson for a first down over the 40. He is across the 45. Ross with the tackle after a gain of 10. And the Bengals finally have something going here. Benson will sweep it left side. First and 10. Giants across the line in a hurry. Benson gets across the line of scrimmage, and Pierce will rip him down for a gain of 2. Second and 8. Hushmanzada on a short slant. Just keep it short and simple. See what you can do. He has it. It's a catch. Is it a first down? Maybe. Webster with a tackle. Hushmanzada reached, but he's 2 yards short. So they're across midfield. Ball at the Giant 47. 2:06 to go here in the third. Bengals trail the Giants 28-0. Third down and 2. Kelly. Short cross to the tight end is a call. Fitzpatrick has had a good drive. He's got a first down. Kelly has it at the 42. And brought down immediately, if not sooner, by Butler. And that's a gain of 5. So again, for the Bengals, just kind of pitch and catch. Hold on to the ball. You're not winning this one. Get some confidence for next week. Perry in the flat is the call. Far sideline. Fitzpatrick throws. Perry's got it at the 46. He's across the 40. First down and more over the 30 before Butler can shove him out of bounds. So that play worked. That's a gain of 12. So So the Bengals, a good drive. Last play of the third quarter. 6 plays, 39 yards. Johnson, you can try it? Why not? A post bomb. They're trying for 6 here. Fitzpatrick is going to get sacked. The ball is knocked loose. And the Giants recover. Robbins with the sack. And Antonio Pierce with a fumble recovery. And after 45 minutes, the Bengals just want to get on the next plane at Newark and go home. It's 28-0 Giants. Scoring in the third quarter was rather limited. Ahmad Bradshaw, as the Giants were just trying to go nom-nom on the clock. That 33-yard sweep, 11-play, 85-yard drive in 6 minutes and 58 seconds. The Giants have dominated on the offense. They have forced 4 Bengal turnovers. Bengals defense hasn't been terrible. The Bengals offense has not been good. They've run it 20 times for 76 yards. Manning, I'm not sure if he'll throw again, but he's only thrown it 13 times, completed 12 for 146. Jacobs, Ward, and Bradshaw have run it for 105 yards. But Eli Manning has the score. So So 4 scores here for the Giants, and they are 15 minutes away. They had the ball following that. I mean, Fitzpatrick, he had good rhythm. Why not try it to catch the Giants off guard? And they did not catch the Giants off guard. Bradshaw and Jacobs to start this drive in the backfield. Bradshaw, who scored on his last carry, will try a trap to the right. No hurry from the Giants now. Ahmad with the ball in the 41, hit at the 42 by Thornton. And that's a gain of 1. And the Giants in absolutely no hurry here as we start the fourth quarter. He got a gain of 1. Jacobs will go off tackle right here on 2nd and 9. Handoff from Manning, and he will get across the 45 to the 46. That is a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Giants. Burris on a short slant. Eli waits. He throws. Burris has it for a 1st down across midfield. Brought down at the Bengal 46 by Hall. And that's a gain of 7. Bradshaw out. Ward in. Jacobs on 1st and 10. Trap left. Eli under center. Flag is down. That's not what the Giants want. They want the clock to run. Well, Jacobs is going to get a handful here. Going to get 5 at least. And the penalty is on the Giants. Steve Smith with a hold. So back comes the 5 yards, and they go back 10 further. So the clock is stopped. 12:41 to go in the football game. Ball on the Giant 43, 1st and 20. Flat to Ward is the call. Eli near sideline. Ward has it. Behind the 40, 45. Janty with a tackle. That is a gain of 1. And the Giants again on 2nd and 19. Absolutely no hurry. Ward on a fullback dive from their own 44. And it gets across midfield in the secondary. That's a gain of 14. You can't be doing that. Now 3rd and 5. It's still 3rd and long. But the Bengals are just giving up way too much. The Giants have run it 25 times this afternoon for $1.24. That's 5 yards a carry. They'll go 3 wide. Hickson on a short slant. Eli under center. He waits. Hickson has it in traffic. 1st down at the 35 at least. That's where he made the catch. Crocker pushes him down. A gain of 8. Eli now 15 of 16 for 162. And you spot the ball at the Bengal 34. Jacobs in the backfield now. Brandon. Trap left is the call. Jacobs near sideline. And he's hit at the line, maybe got a yard, before Jones brings him down. And that's exactly what happened for a gain of 1. So 12 carries for Jacobs on the afternoon for 61 yards. 7 plays, 26 yards on the drive, and the Giants are going to cruise into their bye week 3-0. Ward, off tackle right on 2nd down and 9. Ward, gets around a tackle. Is he going to get a first down? White chases him. He got around one, and he's just short. Giants will not challenge it. Again, you want the clock to run. Jones drilled him behind the line, and Derek Ward was a weeble wobble. He did not and would not fall down. So 3rd down and inches. And Manning is going to sneak it from the Bengal 24. He's got it. Gianti with the tackle. That's a gain of 1. And the Giants going to a slow down again. 9 plays, 36 yards. Well done. Off tackle right for Ward on 1st and 10. 8:46 to go. 23-yard line of the Bengals. Ball is loose. It was knocked loose. Did the Bengals finally recover? No, Ness. It was Ndukwe for the Bengals. And they finally forced a turnover. There's 8:01 to go in the ball game. So the Giants drove it down to the Bengal 22. Let's see who they got here. Who else can they go with? Carson Palmer will come in. Palmer has not taken a snap. He's been hurt. He's 29 years old, out of Southern Cal. And maybe they hope they can at least want to see what they can do. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals on their own 22. Ushmanzada on a medium slant. 1st and 10. Palmer the better thrower. And couldn't tell by that because Webster was on the coverage and Ushmanzada couldn't make the catch. So 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. 7:56 to go in the football game. Perry. Trap right. See if they can just kind of ease Palmer in. Flag is down. I bet that's a hold. Clark with the tackle. No gain. Yep. Offensive holding on Jones, the right tackle. So 2nd and 20. John Johnson on a short. Nope. It's a short slant. Giants playing prevent. They're giving the Bengals the ball, and he couldn't do anything with it. 4 wide, Caldwell and Chapman, the other receivers with Ushmanzada and Chad Johnson. Caldwell. Medium slant, 3rd down and 20. Bengals on their own 12. Waits. Caldwell has it at the 20-yard line. Be well short. Butler with a quick tackle. And that's a gain of 8. And you're not giving it to the Giants on their own 20-yard line. So Kyle Larson punting into the wind is back to punt. Dixon by midfield. Taken at over midfield. Hickson for a 14-yard return. Spotted at the 39-yard line. And it'll be Jacobs and Bradshaw here to start with 6:52 to go. So a one-sided game here for the Giants. And again, they're going into their bye. Off tackle right for Bradshaw here on 1st and 10. 6:52 to go. Bradshaw across. They got a yard. A gain of 1. Crocker with a tackle. Ball on the 38. Jacobs. Trap right is the call here. 2nd and 9. And Jacobs hit at the line of scrimmage. But then again, you are just running clock. 3rd down and 9 for the Giants. To go 3 wide receivers. But it'll be a screen to Derek Ward as the call. Ward near side has it. Is he going to get 9 out of this? He does, and more! He's going to get to the 10-yard line. I mean, the Giants are pretty much conceding that it was a screen to Ward. White, the free safety, missed him, and Hall, the corner, brought him down at the 11. And the Giants are just tackle. And Eli Manning is 16 of 17 for 189 yards. First and 10. Bradshaw on the dive. 5:06 to go from the Bengal 11. He gets across the 10 to the 8, and that's a gain of 3. Siebert's hurt, holding his knee, and the clock will stop with 4:21 to go. So Booth, the right guard now. Jacobs. Fullback dive, 4:21 to go from the Bengal 8. He takes it to the 6. It'll be 3rd down and 5. A gain of 2. Again, the Giants in no hurry here on 3rd and 5. Kevin Voss on a short hitch. Manning waits, chucks it. Jacobs had it. Janty nailed him, and I don't think anyone really cared. So the Giants will bring out Carney here for the 23-yarder. 3:32 to go. Carney for the kick here. And that's good. So now New York leads it 31-0 with 3:28 to go. Good luck watching this one. Carney boots it to Holt at the 7, across the 20, and is brought down to 22. So 1st and 10. Carson Palmer remains the quarterback. Here comes the blowout offense. It'll be, we'll show it to you. Chris Perry, 6 carries, 34 yards today. Kenny Watson will get a couple carries here. Glenn Holt and Chris Henry are now the wide receivers. And Daniel Coates, the tight end. Perry. Trap right here on 1st and 10. Flag is down. Perry gets it across to the 27. Kiwanuka with a tackle. That's a gain of 6. But Tuck with the encroachment, and the Bengals will take it. That is the 6th penalty on the Giants. And it's 1st and 5 for Carson Palmer and the Bengals with 3:04 to go. Henry on a medium out is the call. Palmer back to throw. Throws in the pocket. That's incomplete. 2nd and 5. I don't think any timer. Oh, yeah, 3 seconds ran off the clock. Kenny Watson. Off tackle right is the call. Watson from the Bengal 27 is hit by Kiwanuka for no gain. 3rd down and 5 for the Bengals. Glenn Holt on a short cross. Palmer under center finds Holt for a 1st down. And Ross will bring him down at the 36 for a gain of 9. Bengals, they'll let the clock run to the 2-minute warning. Chris Henry on a medium cross here, 2 minutes to go. Palmer waits. Palmer has time. Palmer has Henry. And Henry has a 1st down and more over into Giant territory. Ball at the 43-yard line. A gain of 21. Clock running, 1:51 to go. He'll now look to Daniel Coates on a short cross. Palmer finds Coates inside the 40. Bengals would like points here. Clark with a tackle. Almost like a two-hand touch. It's a gain of 6. A $1.17 to go. 2nd and 4. Perry, a short flat for Palmer. Was deflected. 49 seconds. 3rd down and 4. And the Bengals trap left to Chris Perry from the Giant 37. Perry gets a 1st down and more. Brought down at the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 16. 42 seconds to go. And they'll bring in Shane Graham to get the cheapy 3. Graham has a 77% chance to do this. The Bengals just want to get out of here. Good hold. Good snap. And blocked. And for the Cincinnati Bengals, that's the kind of day it's been. And that'll do it. The Giants have taken the Cincinnati Bengals behind the woodshed in the Ron Juckett Bowl and pounded their tushies 31-0. The final stats here. Well, 4th quarter scoring, it was the Carney field goal. Here's the drive summary. For a while, the Bengals looked good. Their defense let them down, or the defense looked good. Their offense let them down. They turned it over 4 times. They actually went 9 for 13 on 3rd down. They only had it in the red zone once. Fitzpatrick, 12 for 22, 129 yards, 2 picks and 3 sacks. Palmer wasn't much better, but at least they tried to move the football. The Bengals tried to run it 22 times for 92 yards. Perry, 7 for 50. Hushmanzada, 4 catches for 49. Those are the leading players for the Bengals on the offense. Eli Manning, you're having a good day if you only need to throw it 18 times. He went 16 for 18. He's your digital dice player of the game. 189 yards, sacked twice, a touchdown, no interceptions. The Giants ran it 33 times. Jacobs, Ward, and Bradshaw combined for 142 yards. Burris, 4 catches for 34. Steve Smith, 4 catches for 86, including 2 long ones. And Dominic Hickson had the 11-yard touchdown catch, I believe it was. Special teams. Yeah, who cares? Defense, Crocker and Thornton had 6 tackles for the Bengals. Jones and Crocker had a sack. Gaithers and Odom hurried Eli twice, and Jones forced a fumble. Cofield and Butler had 6 tackles for the Bengals. Cofield, Robbins, and Pierce had the sacks. Webster defended 3 passes and had 2 picks for 72 yards. You know what? Webster should get the player of the game because he should have had that touchdown. So, again, the final score, a one-sided affair here at Giant Stadium. The Giants beat the Bengals by the score of 31-0. Giants have a bye week. I forget who they play in week 5, but they're 3-0 to start the season, which is pretty gosh darn good. Until the next time, I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. So long, everybody.